You are joining Making a Difference with Melissa Clark, a show that shares the compelling stories and voices of well-known and everyday people who change the world in big and small ways. Enjoy our guests, call in, or just listen to be inspired. For this show was made with you in mind. Please join us every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with our special guests. And you can listen to our recast at www.melissaclarkshow.com.
Sophia Rogers of Goodfly NYC is a jewelry maker and makes all of her pieces by hand. But what makes her jewelry so special are the crystals she uses to help ground our energy. Check it out. Please head over to our YouTube channel, Melissa Billy Clark Show, to watch her in action. Hi, thank you so much for joining us here on Making a Difference. I'm Melissa Billy Clark. We are here with Sophia Rogers, CEO of Goodfly. It's good to be fly. That's your logo, right? That's your brand.
Yes.
It
Is good to be fly.
That's right. We are so excited to have you here, and I'm so thrilled because I love shows like this because it's all about peace and tranquility. And we thank you so much for doing that video for us.
No problem. No problem.
Beginning. You're the best. So I am here with your jewelry. I wore my feathers for you. I have the incense. You sent me this whole beautiful box.
Yes.
You have such a peaceful energy about you. Where do you get your Zen from?
I guess I'd have to say I get it from my mom. She was always a very calm spirit. So I think, innately we kind of developed that spirit from her. And I just believe in, if you can't fix it, just let it go.
Yeah.
I try not to internalize a lot of the things that happen in the world, happen in my world.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of try to create a bubble and do what I can, and then don't try to change the things that I can't.
You do custom jewelry. I saw that you have. Is that your mom on that photo?
This is my mom. Oh wait.
Mama's not with us anymore, right?
She is not, unfortunately. Yeah. She passed in September 2007.
I'm sorry about that. My mom is deceased as well, both of my parents. So I know how it feels to lose a mom. But they're always with us. And
absolutely.
I feel so close to them when I'm wearing stuff like this. I don't know how to explain it. My question to you is, why did you decide to choose stones as your main focus for your jewelry making?
So I would have to say stones chose me.
Like that.
Yeah, as a child, and my brother had to remind me, as a child, I used to collect stones. And just as an adult, I think I kind of gravitated away from it for a while. And then as I came into my adulthood, I kind of just full circled right back to them. And I think at that time in my life, they were pulling me in. So, do what you love, stick with what you know, and that's kind of blossomed from there. But they chose me.
I like that very much. And I love it. What does it mean to you to have your own business? And what advice would you give to somebody who wants to start their own business?
Well, first advice I would say is, it is not easy. I think you have to start with something that you're very passionate about and then go from there. I think a lot of people look at money makers and they want to be in business for the money making. But if you are in business for the money making, it will get old, and it will get old fast, and it will get taxing and things of that nature. So for me, I would say to anybody who wants to become an entrepreneur, do something and find a field that you love.
Yeah.
That will definitely keep you in the business for the highs and the lows, which we all know, as you saw in my video, through this pandemic, we have been on quite a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
So I think, as long as you're doing something you are truly passionate about, you can definitely weather those storms.
My sister was asking me the other day, now she works for a school, I work for myself, and I'm sure you can relate to this. She's like,
Yeah.
Melissa, you work 24/7. I'm like, Vicky, I can't.
Is there something past 24/7? Because
Yeah,
that's what we work, okay?
Absolutely, I work in my sleep.
Yeah.
We work so hard, and she's like,
Yeah.
take a break. I'm like, yes, I will, but I don't work a 9 to 5 like you. I'm constantly working and thinking because this is my own business, just like you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the crazy thing. And I can completely relate to that, because if it's not my phone going off, like it's the iPad going off to alert me, oh, somebody likes something on Etsy, someone has ordered this. And I love the fact that I can make money in my sleep, but sometimes the money that I'm making in my sleep wakes me up.
That's right.
And it's kind of an evolution, a consistent evolution of us trying to think of how can we make this business grander? How can we, what avenues can we take the business in? And for me, I've grown my business in so many different directions.
Yes.
So like, people just don't understand there is no sleep.
There isn't. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you ever if you can't sleep at night, do you ever just go ahead and start making these jewelry?
Sometimes I will. I will. And then sometimes I will just sit up in the bed and, kind of coach myself back down. Because, unfortunately, you have to get sleep. It is important to get some type of sleep. And even if your body is not completely, or your mind is not completely rested, you have to allow your body to rest. Because if that doesn't at least rest, then we will break down quickly. And, us as entrepreneurs, we break down hard.
Yes.
Like, it is hard for us. And then we have to kind of like reset. So I think it's very important for us as entrepreneurs and any entrepreneurs listening to learn how to reset and recharge.
And time management. If I can add time management, I'm so bad at that.
I honestly do not know if I will ever be good at that. I mean, I put this board up in my office. This is kind of like my work space, one of 3.
It's so beautiful. I love the color.
Thank you. Yeah, lilac, lavender. I don't know what people resonate with, but because I love to. Sadly, I love to wear black.
Yes. So do I.
It's just it's my color.
Yeah.
So this pop of lightness, but the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is open up all the shades. Like, I want as much sunlight coming in. It makes me feel good. It makes, it energizes me and it keeps it moving. But time management,
I don't know.
That's going to be a forever work in progress, unfortunately. But one day.
I love it. Let's talk about your designs. I've seen you in action. I've seen you in action. I interviewed you once before, and I love the way you work. So when your clients come to you and say, I'm feeling down and I need this or that, what do you recommend to them? Because you're sitting there and you're like, all right, so I'm going to give you, these stones or.
Yeah. So what I will do is, I either take them one or two ways. So the first way would be your intention. So what you are actually trying to change, trying to manifest, and we can go that way, and we can go through the different stones. That is a perfect stone. Black tourmaline, negative energy blocker. So
why did I pick this up?
that is the ultimate, to me. That is one of the ultimate negative energy blockers.
Wow.
So like, people have to understand, and I will say, and I'll forever go on record, I am not trained. I learn and I pass forward. So I'm
fine.
not, I don't go to school for this. This is just something, it's a God's gift.
That's right. That's right.
But
And I believe in that very much too.
absolutely, you have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
You have to, because, the stones come from the ground. And, depending on your religious background, heavens and earth, we know the story. So these are God's gifts to us. And, how we internalize and how we manifest is through those stones. But the second way I would take the client is their favorite color.
Yeah.
Because I always said, if the stone is your favorite color, you are more likely to wear the piece forever.
Sure.
I don't want you to have a piece that, you kind of put on, I'll take it off.
Right.
I want you to have a piece that you like, not only the aesthetics of the wrap, I want you to resonate with the color and, kind of let it go from there. So those are the two ways I usually take in. We'll add a third. You can never go wrong with clear quartz.
Right.
You can never go wrong. You're wearing clear quartz right there.
Yes.
And that clear quartz is for clarity, but it also amplifies any other stones you'll wear or you'll have around you. So it is an amplifying stone. So that's another stone that you can go with first.
Nice. And I saw that you cleanse. And I just want to clarify, when you say you don't, you're still giving yourself education and you're reading.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just want to clarify that, because you're always doing that. And I know when I came to you, I think I said, Sophia, I feel like whatever. And then and you knew every stone. I said, well, what's this for? And I'm like, what's this? And
yeah.
You gave me all the proper information. So I'm so excited that you're here with us. And I saw that you cleanse your crystals in the beach. How do we cleanse? Once you send this to me, what do you recommend? Like, how do I cleanse?
So there are several different ways that you can cleanse. If you have sage, that's a perfect way to cleanse.
Sure.
Now, what I will say about sage takes negative and positive energies out of things. Yes. So that's our 7 chakra sage. So sage will take all of the energy, positive and negative, out. Okay. The Palo Santo, which is the stick, the Palo Santo, that is the holy wood. That comes from South America. That's the holy wood. Now that will take the negative energy out, but it will leave the positive energy untouched. So if you haven't cleansed the stone altogether, you can cleanse it with the sage. Oh, woody, very nice.
Love it. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. So the sage is a good place to start. You can also do sound. I actually have these little rattles. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah.
So it has.
Sophia, I don't want to take your positive energy out of here, because I know that you're hand making this. You're putting heart and soul into this. Not because I know you and I think that you're kind and sweet, but just because of your energy and what you do every day. So I would want to use this.
Absolutely.
Because I don't want to take this out. I want to just, but unless somebody wants to.
Right.
Somebody wants their own energy, and I'm sorry for interrupting you before, but unless somebody wants their own energy, they would use this. They would use the sage. Now, do you recommend like cleaning it and putting it in the sun or something?
So I prefer the moonlight. You have to do your specific research for the given stone that you are cleansing. The moonlight is for cleansing and recharging.
Okay.
So you can put it, but I tell people to wait for a full moon, because that's just the best time to do your rituals and then place some intent into the stone.
Right.
And, the intention also comes from you. You have to open up your body to the stone, and then, you'll start to absorb the energy. And for those who don't believe in, stones and everything like that, I just tell them to wear it for a week. And, after you wear it for a week, and if your energy has not changed, like, you will notice. You will also notice a lot of the different energies around you.
Yes.
And with people, I used to tell them, if you don't understand energy, just think of when you're in the office and someone with a bad attitude or a real negative vibe comes in, and how you might have been joyous in that moment. Your colleagues are just all having a good time. And when that person comes in, unfortunately, that negative energy comes in.
Yes.
It just takes everything down.
That's right.
And you can feel it.
That's right.
So, some people they don't understand how energy works, but you can also be that light in that negative person's life to kind of bring them out, because people carry around negative energy for different reasons.
Yeah.
So, you don't know what's going on in their personal life.
Right.
They don't know what's going on in
Right.
yours. And a lot of us, we just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's better not to talk about it and keep going than to talk about it and be honest about it and let people in.
That's
and
right.
I'm a now New Yorker.
Yeah, because you're from Ohio, right?
I am.
Yeah.
But, as a New Yorker now, I just understand that there's just a lot of things that go on in the New York streets that we can avoid and that we can't.
Right.
And, it takes a toll on your energy.
It really does.
But let me just quickly say, like, you can do sound with removing, cleansing the stone and everything like that. You can do water, you can do sunlight, you can do moonlight. You have to actually look into the specific stone that you have, because some stones, like amethyst should not be left in the sun.
Right.
So
I have an
if
amethyst right here.
Yeah, if amethyst is left in the sun too long, that purple will become saturated.
Interesting.
And it will,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you see the white of the amethyst.
Yes.
You'll notice that purple is now going to the white. So you kind of want to keep. It's not that the amethyst can't have any sunlight.
Right.
It just should not take direct sunlight.
And
so if you do have amethyst, just keep it out of direct sunlight.
And what is amethyst for, Sophia?
Amethyst is actually, like, to me, a mega stone, because that's the mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
That is, like, that's on a quartz level. That is a very positive stone that helps you with mind, body, and soul balance.
I love it so much. I could feel the energy, and I feel the energy from your beautiful stones here that you send to me. You're on Etsy. Thank you so much.
I am.
So now
we recently opened up our Etsy store, and we won't be taking everything off of our current website, but we will be converting a lot of our items to the Etsy store.
Sure.
The Etsy is not on that site because we recently reopened it, but I'll give you all the information.
Yeah, please do. But you still have goodfly.com.
I do.
Okay.
But that will now become our custom shop. So if anybody's looking for custom work, they can go directly straight to that Goodfly page. After May 1st, they can go to that Goodfly page, and that's where they can start to process their custom orders.
I love it. And your prices are very reasonable, if I can just add that too. Thank you so much. We have to support, small businesses, and we thank you so much. So after May 1st, Sophia's so kind to give our listeners, if you go to Etsy, gratitude 20 when you check out. Is that right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. We thank you so much for your time. You're so beautiful.
Problem.
And thank you for making a difference in the world with these beautiful stones and teaching us peace and tranquility, because that's what we need right now.
Making a Difference is sponsored by Preferred Health Magazine. Please visit www.preferredhealthmagazine.com today and subscribe.